On everybody. What is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Mike Sports Vibes All In, where I cover the Philadelphia 76ers. I cover the Philadelphia Phillies. I cover the NBA playoffs. I cover NBA big breaking news like that Luka trade. I also will be covering a little bit of boxing as well. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to your boy, Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Now, let's get to the topic of this video, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It's a very hot day where I'm at, 90 degrees, and I'm walking this trail, taking this nature walk. But it's hot out here, but I love the heat though. Bring the heat on. And there's a lot of heat going on with the Sixers. So Ace Bailey, if you don't know, what's going on, AJ? What's going on, AJ? AJ said, don't draft Ace Bailey anymore. I feel you, bro. If you don't know, if you're a Sixer fan, if you're an NBA fan in general, Ace Bailey canceled with the Philadelphia 76ers for a workout. I believe the workout is supposed to be either today or tomorrow, and he canceled on us. And I am confused. I have no clue why a prospect would cancel on a team that is a top 3 team in the NBA draft. Now, I can think of it different ways. He definitely doesn't want to go to the Sixers because he might not be a starter. I'm not really sure. In my opinion, I think Ace Bailey should be a starter. But even if he was a starter, doesn't mean he's going to get that many touches shooting the ball like he probably will want. You know what I mean? He probably want like 20 plus shots a game. Shout out to Mary in the building. Happy Thursday, Mike. Going be 110. Oh my gosh, on Saturday and Sunday, you two have a great day. Be safe. And what I would like to say to Mary, because you said it's gonna be 110, make sure you stay hydrated with the water. I'm not sure if you're a Gatorade fan or Powerade. I'm a Powerade person, but make sure you stay hydrated. Have them electrolytes in your body. If you go outside, if you have a cookout or anything, just stay hydrated. And you know what I mean? It's hot out here. Shout out to my guy Nick. But yeah, I don't know about Ace Bailey. I'm really confused about why he would cancel the workouts with the Sixers. Maybe because I'm a Sixer fan, I think this is a good franchise because of the history behind the Philadelphia 76ers. You had all-time great players like Moses, Julius Erving, Maurice Cheeks, Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson. The list goes on and on. So why would you not want to play for the Sixers? A very historical franchise that has a lot of great players come through this franchise. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I like Ace Bailey a lot and I wanted to draft him in the draft. By the way, everybody hit the like button, double tap, hit the screen, hit the like button if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm disappointed. AJ said, whoever his agent is and his people are telling him bad stuff. I think it's a combination of both. It could be about maturity, but how mature can an 18-year-old be? How mature can a 19-year-old be? But I'm trying to think about when I was 19, you know, how mature I was. But I'll tell you this right now, I'm not letting no agent mess around with my money, mess around with a team. Like, listen, the lower you get drafted, the lower amount of money you're going to get that first contract. The higher you get drafted, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a lot of deals, sneaker deals, because you're going to be a top 3 pick. You're going to mess around and drop out. You're going to mess around and drop out of the top 10 picks, man, or top 6 or top 5. But I just don't understand why Ace Bailey is doing this. He hasn't done a single workout. Exactly. But this is what I'm saying. I get that narrative, but I look at it like this, though, bro. He had it scheduled with the Sixers and canceled on us. Like, I could understand if he didn't schedule a workout and then, okay, he ain't working out with no team. But when you schedule a workout with the Sixers and you cancel, I think that's different from you just not working out with any of the other teams. You had a schedule. You had a workout planned with this team, and you canceled last minute. The draft is literally a week away, and you're doing all this stuff. His draft capital is going to keep dropping. And look, I'm a VJ Edgecombe guy, for the most part. But I'll be lying to you if I said that was my favorite draft pick. By the way, I got 13 people in the building. Make sure, can I get 10 likes? Can someone double tap, hit the like button? Who's going to be my first 10 likes on the stream? Who's going to be my first 10 likes on the stream? But yeah, like, it's like, I like VJ. I'm a Trey Johnson guy, though. I'm a Trey Johnson guy. I'm not drafting Trey Johnson with the 3rd overall pick, though. But if we did, I wouldn't be totally mad. People going to be mad at that because they're going to want VJ Edgecombe. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I honestly like Trey Johnson. Johnson's my guy, bro. Johnson's my guy. And it's like, dude, what's up with the ego? And I think it's maturity. He's getting bad information from his agent, his family, his circle. You know, it sucks, man. It makes me feel some type of way. Now, what do the Sixers do? Do they trade up to try to get Dylan Harper? Because I don't think the Spurs drafting Ace Bailey after all this is going on. I thought there would be a chance Dylan Harper might drop to the third overall pick. But I don't think, who's going to draft Ace Bailey with all this coming out, bro? His ego is too big. His ego is way too big. His agents are putting him in the wrong situation. And like I said, how mature can an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old be? You know what I mean? How mature can he be, honestly? What's going on, Nick? What's going on? Thank you for vibing with me. Sixers might as well sign at, I don't know what the Sixers going to do. Fried chicken, what's going on, brother? He said toxic. I don't know what that means. You forgot Danny Green. I'm not sure what you're talking. I'm not really sure what's going on with Danny Green. Bailey has bailed out of going. Yeah, listen, I don't know what's up with Bailey. Absolutely visiting my cousin at his campsite. Oh wow, this weekend. Can we say RV? Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. I would love to go camping. This is great weather to go camping. Just be safe. You know what I mean? Just be safe and hydrated. That sounds like a fun thing to do. I wish I was coming with you, Mary. Hey, Mary. I wish I was coming with you. If you're still in the live, I wish I could come with you. Mike, you already know I'm upset, bro. Yeah, I'm upset, but listen, as a Sixer fan, I'm not going to draft a player that cancels a workout with us. I understand he didn't work out with any team. But the difference is he had it scheduled with the Sixers and canceled on the Sixers. To my knowledge, he didn't have anything planned with the other teams. So therefore, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? With them, it does matter, but it doesn't matter. He had it scheduled with the Sixers and then decided to cancel because his agents don't know what he's doing. And I don't know what's up with Ace Bailey. You know, I'm hearing a narrative that he's trying to hide something. He's trying to hide his deficiencies in his game. I'm hearing a lot of different stuff. Why can't the Sixers get nice things? It was lined up perfectly for us after our crappy season. You know what? We still lined up nice because we're not supposed to have this pick anyway. So I think no matter what we do, we're going to be all right. But it just sucks because now my mindset is not even Ace Bailey no more because y'all know how I feel about Ace. I was like, yo, Ace should be the 3rd overall pick. I was even putting him up there with Dylan, like, yo, I'll take him probably like on the same level with Dylan. Like, them two right there, either one, I'll be happy with. You know what I mean? With that 3rd overall pick. Now, I don't know if I can do it because he don't seem like he's a young man. So it's like, I don't think he's really speaking for himself. I think they're speaking for him, obviously, you know what I mean? But if I was Ace Bailey, I would say, no, let me just work out. Like, where's your confidence at? Where's your confidence at? I'd rather they just sign you at this point. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not as good as Ace Bailey. I'm not 6'9". Shoot, I'm 6 foot. I'm not 6'9". I'm missing like 9 inches, bro. I'm missing 9 inches on my height, bro. You know what I mean? But I love it though. Signing come with peanut as well. With signing come with a pennant. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I wish. I'm proud of that young man. Not waste his time. The Knicks are waiting. I knew you were a Knicks fan. I know you're happy. Why can't the Sixers just sign Mike? I wish. He doesn't want to play with PG. I don't know what it is with Ace Bailey, but I'm a little bit I'm frustrated, man, because like I don't know what the Sixers are going to do. What are the Sixers going to do? Like I have no clue. Like, do you trade up to go get Dylan Harper? I don't see them really doing that. And then the reports are saying that the Sixers still might draft Ace Bailey. Why would you draft Ace Bailey? The man didn't even work out with you. Why would you take a chance and draft a player that didn't even want to work out with you, bro? And first and foremost, the only reason why they said that is just because they want to make sure that value is still up there at that third pick. So if there's a team that wants to jump to the third overall pick and get Ace, there's always a little bit of a chance that the Sixers might pick him. So they might so it's pretty much keeping the value with that third pick. That's all that is. I don't think the Sixers are stupid enough to draft a player that didn't even want to work out with the team, regardless if he didn't work out with any other team, regardless of that. Because at the end of the day, you scheduled it. Now I'm to the point where I don't know if I want to trade back necessarily, but if I was going to trade back, I want to draft either Trey Johnson, Con Napul, what's it Con? Con Napul, I'm going to say Con or those are the only two players that I really would like be happy with. And of course, VJ Edgecombe. But VJ, if you trade back, someone's going to trade up to get VJ. You know what I mean? Or Ace Bailey. So them two dudes is probably going to be going the time we pick, depending on how far we trade back. But I'm not, listen, I don't know, man. I'm a bigger supporter of Trey Johnson than VJ Edgecombe. And I like VJ. I love his upside. But when I'm watching his highlights and I'm watching his game, and I know he is different from college, and then you're getting better coaching and developing and all that. And not saying he can't develop any jump shot or shoot the midi or shoot the three a lot more. I've seen him shoot it a few times. It looked like he has a good form. I'm not sure what his percentage is from three. But honestly, like, I'm going Trey Johnson all the way, though, man. I'm going Trey Johnson. I'm trading back, and I'm going Trey Johnson. VJ Edgecombe definitely has the defense on his side. He's very explosive, driving to the rim. He going to do a lot of highlight plays. People going to really love it. But at the end of the day, I don't care about people getting dunked on, all like that. I don't care about the explosive plays because guess what? Guess what? Those explosive plays doesn't mean you're winning anything. You could be the best dunker in the world or dunking on people. That does not mean you're winning. Listen, I need to see the midi a little bit more. I need to see the three. But like I said, he could develop all this with the Sixers. So I'm not saying he can't do it. But I'm just a little bit frustrated because all this news came out about Ace Bailey. And it just sucks because it's just like, damn, like, I wanted him on the team, bro. I wanted Ace Bailey to be on the team. But I'm not willing to sacrifice the third overall pick for a player that didn't even want to take the time to work out. Bro, what's so hard, bro? Only thing they're going to do, you're probably going to work out for a good 15 minutes, 10 minutes tops probably. Who knows, right? They're going to see if you can shoot the three, shoot the midi. They're going to put you through a couple of drills. They're going to see what you got, and then it's going to be done with, bro. It's like, dude, you don't have the confidence in your ability. Like, are you that scared to, like, do a workout, bro? Like, is your ego so big? How dare you ask for me to do a workout with you? How dare you ask me to do anything? Like, bro, you haven't done anything in the NBA for you to act like you're Kobe Bryant, RIP to Kobe. Like, you're not, like, what are you doing? You're not LeBron James coming out of high school, bro. Like, this ain't this type of prospect, bro. Not saying he can't be an all-star. Not saying he can't be good. But listen, bro, your ego is too big, bro. And I like him as a player, but your ego is too big. Everyone knows that the Sixers are the... Nah, we ain't going for that. Sign Mike Sports Vibes. Mike, this sucks. We can lose Grimes and Yabi, and miss out on a future star. Well, listen, we don't know if Ace Bailey is going to be a star, right? We think he could be. I believe in this game. I believe in this game more than a lot of other people. But it's not a guarantee that man's going to be a star. And if his ego is this big, bro, he better prove it in the NBA. Because the NBA is different from college, bro. You're going to go against some wings that's going to break you down off the dribble, slam it on you, cross you up. And they might break your ankles, bro. It's very hard. It's levels to the game, man. You might have made those shots over college players, but can you make those shots over NBA players consistently? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, bro, if you like, listen, I'm not picking a player over my team. I'm not. And shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm just a Sixer fan talking about the Sixers, Ace Bailey, 2025 NBA draft. What should the Sixers do with the 3rd overall pick? Trade back, trade up. And if you want to talk about the NBA Finals, who's going to win tonight, I won't be live tonight because I'm going to a birthday party. So that's, you know what I mean? I got to be with my family, you know. Family comes first. So I'm most likely not going to be live, but I might do a post-game show and talk about the NBA Finals. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, listen, I'm going to keep it real. I want the Pacers to win because I want the Pacers to push it to a Game 7. So the bailout is Sixers won't sign me. Happy birthday, Mike's birthday. No, that's not my birthday. It's my family member's birthday. Family member's birthday. So I'm going to a birthday party. But I'm frustrated, y'all. Sell the team. Sell the team. Did you see what the Fakers did? I don't know. I don't know what they did. But I'm disappointed in this whole situation with the Sixers, man. Like, well, not with the Sixers, with Ace Bailey. Because he kind of messed it up. Like, I feel like the Sixers would have drafted him, and I hope the Sixers don't draft him with the 3rd overall pick, because if you draft a player that doesn't want to work out with you, that says a lot about the player, bro. He might not want to play. He might not want to play for your team, bro. And I don't want that. And I don't want that to be on my team. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be on my team. And I like Ace Bailey, but what should the Sixers do? Is VJ Edgecombe worthy of the 3rd overall pick? Or is it somebody else that is Derek Queen or Malawatch or whatever, or Trey Johnson worthy of the 3rd overall pick? Should we just trade back and call it a day? Like, or should we just trade up with the Spurs, draft Dylan Harper? Or should we stick and pick and still draft Ace Bailey with the 3rd overall pick, knowing darn well the man didn't even want to work out with us? So that might be, it's a little bit of red flags when it comes to like ego and personality, when it comes to like, yo, bro, who do you think you're not a superstar in the NBA yet, bro. Not saying he can't be a superstar, but dude, you're not that dude yet, bro. You don't want to do a workout. You're that scared to do a workout. What is so bad about doing a workout? It's almost as if he's hiding something, bro. And that's what I don't like. It's like you're hiding something. Get it big. So we got Bona in another big because Yabu ain't coming back. Embiid isn't going to play for months. Dang. We ain't getting Harper. We might. Shout out to Rise Opinion. Don't matter. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We might get Harper. No, we're not getting Harper. He getting drafted by the Spurs. But my whole thing is VJ Edgecombe worthy of the 3rd overall pick. Should the Sixers draft VJ Edgecombe? Now, like I said, I like VJ. So don't make it seem like, I don't want people making it seem like I don't like the bull. But I just feel like with the 3rd overall pick, I wanted Ace Bailey, but the man don't want to work out for us, so I'm not doing it. Are you still in on him? Nah, I'm not in on him, bro. Like, I always go team over a player. As much as I like Ace Bailey, I can't go Ace Bailey if the man don't even want to work out for us. What are you trying to hide? You've been playing basketball all your life, bro. You're a prospect that could possibly be the 2nd overall pick in this draft, but your draft stock is falling because I know the Spurs ain't drafting you after all this. Who would want that drama coming into their locker room when a player don't even want to do a workout, bro? Are you that scared to do a workout, bro? Ain't like they gonna make you run 50 million miles and have a rucksack and do all this craziness. Like, dude, you doing drills, bro. You shooting the 3, you shooting the middle, you driving to the lane. They gonna put you through some drills. Is it that bad for you to cancel a workout with a team that could potentially draft you? You're gonna mess around, be out of the top 3 picks, bro. Because you know the Mavericks is drafting Cooper Flagg. Number 2, Spurs is going to draft Dylan Harper. The number 3 pick, I don't think the Sixers should draft him. Somebody might move up and draft him, but who will be crazy enough to do that? I had an opinion about Ace Bailey possibly going to the Detroit Pistons. I don't know what the Pistons draft looking like. I don't know what their number is. I think him and Cade Cunningham will be a nice little 1-2 punch. Because Cade Cunningham needs another star unless KD goes to Detroit or Giannis goes to Detroit or something like that. But Cade Cunningham needs a co-star. And I'm not saying Ace Bailey's a guaranteed all-star, but I've really had a lot of respect for his game more than a lot of people. And it just sucks that, dude, this is a week away from the... Bro, we about to be talking about literally, before we know it, we're going to wake up, oh, it's draft night, y'all. This man canceled a workout, bro. How crazy does that sound, bro? Listen, man, if I was as talented as Ace Bailey and I was 6'9", I'm not canceling on anybody besides the Wizards. I'm not canceling on anybody besides the Bobcats. I'm not canceling on anybody besides, is it the Bobcats, the Horn, or is the Pelicans, whatever. Listen, I'll cancel on them teams. Everybody else I'm working out for because one of those teams might want to move up in the draft and get me. Why lose out on a potential big bag? Because the higher you get picked, the more money you get and the more deals you're going to get when it comes to sneaker deals and all that, bro. My guy, Toon, what's up, Toon? I say sign Queen and then take Mike. Second round. Man, Harper will be better than Ace. We'll see. I think Harper definitely got a little bit more. I got more respect for Harper right now. You're not hearing all this craziness. Like, and I like Ace Bailey, so I don't want people thinking I don't like Ace Bailey. But when you cancel a workout, it's just a workout, bro. What are you hiding, bro? If you want to be a top 3 pick, the Sixers are the 3rd overall pick. I understand if the rumors are true about him wanting to get be a star or whatever, or I guess shoot a lot of shots. Okay, coming to the Sixers, you're gonna have to get shot. Listen, you're gonna be 4th on the dang on chart, bro, and that's being nice. You might be 5th on the. If you started, you'll be 5th because I'm telling you, Tyrese Maxey's getting more shots, Joel Embiid's getting more shots, Paul George is getting more shots, Jeremy McCain is getting more shots. Who else, bro? You're going to be 5th on the dang on totem pole when it comes to you getting a lot of jump shots. So, or a lot of attempts at scoring the ball. Like, I don't know, man. I feel some type of way, man. I really do. Pistons don't have no first. Oh, they don't have a first round? Oh, that sucks. Who he think he is? He looked like the bull from New Edition. Listen, I don't care about none of that. The man got talent. I don't care about what he looked like. He got talent. And the thing about what he does is why people are comparing him. Not saying he's going to be T-Mac. I'm not saying the man's going to be T-Mac. But the reason why they compared him to T-Mac is because of the hard shot-making ability. I want that on my team, bro. But I don't want it if the man is so scared to work out for us, or he doesn't want to be on the team because he doesn't feel like he's going to get the ball enough. I think it's a combination of he's not going to get the ball enough because he wants to be a star right away. Okay, I good for you, bro. But at the end of the day, you earn that by being that dude on the court. Earn it. You can't be given a star role if you haven't earned the star role. Like, I don't understand how what's it called? How what's the word I'm looking for? How you jump in trying to you're going into the NBA, right? How you try to come to the NBA and dictate how many, I don't know. He's just dictating a lot. He's trying to, at least. He's like, I don't want to work out with no teams. I scheduled a team with the Sixers, but I'm going to cancel on you. That makes no sense, bro. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is, bro. I think he's a talented player, but I still feel some type of way, bro. And I agree. Like you're not a superstar yet, bro. You got to get into the NBA and dominate, bro. I'm not going to call a player a superstar or a star and they haven't even played 1 second or 1 minute in the NBA. Like, dude, like my bull said, who do you think he is, bro? Pacers on not 1, not 2, not, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but in 7. Let's go, baby. Pacers tonight. I hope the Pacers win so we can push this to a game 7, bro. Tyrese might not play today. Hold up. That's not good. We might win it. Listen, you going to need Tyrese Halliburton. Y'all not winning without Tyrese Halliburton. Listen, I understand people don't like Tyrese Halliburton. He's not playing well. But we can't be so quick to forget that he had a lot of game winners. If it wasn't for Tyrese Halliburton hitting those game winners, the Pacers would not be in the situation they're in right now. If it wasn't for Tyrese Halliburton hitting game winners against the New York Knicks, they would not be in the position that they are right now. And I'm going to just talk about it because I understand the dislike for him right now. I understand he was absolutely horrible in game 5, but at the end of the day, you need him to go further. When I mean further, I'm talking about further in this series by playing a game 7. You ain't going to game 7 without Tyrese Halliburton. I don't believe it. But if you happen to, I'd be happy because I want the Pacers and the Thunder to go 7 games. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I might be wrong. Tyrese can barely walk. Yeah. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Pacers done. Congrats. He said they're done. Trade Tyrese if he doesn't want this dude. Hold on. Trade Tyrese if he doesn't play. It sounds to me like you still want this dude. Man, I would want him if he wanted to work out, but since he doesn't want to work out, I don't want that type. I don't want that in the locker room, bro. If you can't work out. So let me say this. I would love for him to be in a Sixer uniform. But since he declined a workout, bro, I don't anymore because I don't want to take a chance on a player that high in the draft that doesn't even have the confidence enough to do a workout, bro. And if you are that dude, prove it on the court. Because if you're better than Tyrese Maxey, if you're better than Paul George, if you're better than McCain and better than Joel Embiid, guess who's going to get a lot of shots? You are. You're not supposed to be given a star role if you haven't earned the star role. Can I talk that talk? You're not. Let me say that one more time. You're not supposed to be given a star role in the NBA if you haven't earned the star role in the NBA. And that's a fact, bro. Like, that's a fact. How are you going to be giving something that you haven't earned? That's like me saying, hey, man, I want to get $1 million, but I haven't earned it, though. I ain't put the work in to get it. Dude, you got to put the work in, bro. Earn that, bro. Get drafted by the Sixers. Well, now, not anymore, but you could have got drafted by the Sixers and earned that spot of stardom that you want by being better than the other players on the court. But no, you want it to be handed to you, which that's a bunch of bull crap because you didn't earn it. And you might not be the best player on the court. Most likely you're not going to be. Because if Joel Embiid's healthy, you're not going to be better than Joel Embiid. If Tyrese Maxey's healthy, you're not going to be better than Tyrese Maxey. If Jared McCain's healthy, I don't know. But Jared McCain's very good. Paul George, you're probably not going to be better than Paul George right off the bat. We can say what we want about Paul George, but he's still getting you 16 points a game, 15 points a game. So, I don't know. And he plays solid defense. But y'all get my drift. You get my drift. You get what I'm saying. You can't be given something. You got to earn it. Y'all need Tyrese. Y'all lose without him. Even still, though, y'all still... Oh, stop it. Well, it's over. OKC wins since... Nah, Mike. Don't do that, sports. Hey, don't do that, sports. Everybody in the building, make sure y'all double tap, hit the like button. I see a name in the chat. I see my buddy, my brother from another mother's in the chat. I got 2 brothers. I got all y'all my brothers. I see A. What's up, A? What's up, Grasshopper? Malik, what's up, bro? Ingram, what's going on? Do you want KD? Man, I would love KD, but what would you have to give up to get KD? I would love to get rid of Paul George and future first-round picks. Not this one this year, But future first-round picks for KD, I'll do that in a heartbeat, bro. You replace KD with Paul George, bro, it's a wrap in the Eastern Conference, y'all. It's a wrap in the Eastern Conference. If the Sixers get KD and they somehow get rid of Paul George and we draft maybe Trey Johnson, 6'6" guard, shooting guard, or draft that guy VJ Edgecombe, 6'5", explosive, going to the rim with good defense. Hey, listen, bro, we gonna look good, baby. Let's go Sixers, baby. Let's go. I'm still hype about the Sixers. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. We cover the Sixers, the Phillies, NBA playoffs, NBA news. Also, we will be doing a little bit of boxing as well. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to your bull. But yeah, man. Tyrese Haliburton, he is injured. He might, yeah. No Holly / Cavs in yes. Facts, bro. Facts. People forget about what Haliburton did to the Cavs, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so. I understand. What did you do for me lately? I understand that's the mindset a lot of people have. They have that short memory sometimes, or selective memory. They forgot that Tyrese Haliburton hit mad game winners against the Cavs. He hit mad game winners against the New York Knicks. Y'all, people forget. But I'm trying to remind you. At the end of the day, y'all not beating the Thunder if you don't have Tyrese. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I'm disappointed too that Ace Bailey doesn't want to come here, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. But my whole thing is this. It's a combination of mixed feelings with me, bro. All right, so you don't want to work out. Is it because you're scared to show maybe you have some weaknesses you don't want to be out there? Or is it because you want to be given a star role without earning a star role? So you want the Sixers to draft you, put you in the starting lineup, which I would. People don't agree, but I would. And you think you're going to get more shots than Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Paul George, bro? Stop the cap, bro. You got to earn that spot. You got to be better than them players to get more shots, bro. But you having this big ego, you know what I mean? You having this big ego is going to mess around, and his draft capital going to instantly drop, bro. Ace doesn't fit well next to Maxey and McCain. Hey, listen, I don't even want Ace no more, bro. Philly snippet, yes. Bro, I don't know what's going on. I told you the Sixers were drafting VJ Edgecombe. Bro, listen, I won't be mad, but I'm a Trey Johnson guy. I like VJ. Oh, it's starting to rain, y'all. It just started raining. Look, it's storming. I'm not sure if y'all can see the rain and stuff. It's raining and everything. I gotta get to the car. But yeah, man, I'm not feeling this, man, at all. I like VJ, though. I do like VJ. If I'm Daryl Morey, I'm doing whatever I can. Gotta move up, move off that Paul George contract. I would too, bro. But I still want my third overall pick, or I want my pick in this year's draft, because I do feel like there's a potential stardom. There's some players that could become stars in this draft, in my opinion. VJ got smoked by Duke. Listen, bro. Duke had a squad, though, bro. It was VJ versus who else? Who else did VJ have on his team, bro? That's going to be a top 10 pick. Duke has how many players on that team that's going to be a top 10 pick, bro? So I can't knock VJ for losing to Duke, bro. Because Duke had, what's his name, Malawach, or whatever his name is, I keep forgetting his name, had Khan, and it had Cooper Flag, bro. And numerous other players I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going to be able to beat that. Give me Khan, another first brother. Ace is your boy. Man. Yup, take Ace. Kevin Durant, Tyrese Maxey, Jeremy King championship. I love it. Need 10 years of first rounds. Need 10 years of first for KD. Nursing home in Philly. Facts, bro. Nobody, for real, everybody hurt, bro. Nobody wants PG. Are you crazy? Bro, you never know. Somebody's going to trade for PG. Keep that same energy, TY. Because when someone picks up PG, you ain't going to say none of that, bro. You ain't going to say none of that, bro. Keep the Cavs out your move. Hey, the Cavs ain't about nothing, bro. Letting you know this right now, bro. Hey, the Cavs ain't about nothing. Tune in sports. I'm telling you right now. Oh, snap. So, no, I like the Cavs, though. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The reason why the Cavs lost was because of Tyrese Halliburton hitting them game winners, bro. But a lot of Pacer fans forget so quickly, bro. They forget so quickly, bro. Like, how y'all forget that? How do Pacers fans forget that Tyrese is the reason why y'all in the situation y'all in right now? He hit a lot of game winners, bro. Pacers destroyed the Cavs in embarrassing fashion. And I think it was mostly because of injury, though. I'm gonna put that out there. Cavs were hurt, but sure. I just read that. I'm back, Mike. I got my Sixers contract back. No, you don't. You're not a Sixer fan, bro. You're a New York Knicks fan. You got to earn your spot back into the Sixer fandom on the wagon, bro. You got to earn your spot, bro. If we draft VJ Edgecombe with the 3rd overall pick, you could be a Sixer fan. If we trade down and we draft Trey Johnson, you can be a Sixer fan, bro. But if that don't happen, bro, you can't be a Sixer fan for the whole year. He isn't starting on Spurs for Spurs got a little squad, yeah. VJ going to be that guy. I think VJ going to be good. Who didn't Duke? Yeah, that's true. Duke smoked a lot of people, bro. That's what I'm saying. VJ can't do it by himself. Like, he can only do so much. Khan, Cooper, Malo, like, listen, and still, Duke still didn't win it all. So how about that? They didn't even win it. All that, and they still lost. And I'm not hating on Duke. I'm just keeping it real. They have all that, and they still lost, y'all. Desmond Bane going to the Magic. That's Magic's team right now, right? Contender in the East. They've been in the playoffs last 2. I don't know about the Magic, bro. I don't know about the Magic. Yabusele, if he wants too much money, we can't keep him, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's why this draft is so important. The 1st round pick and the 2nd round pick. Because the 2nd round pick is a high 2nd round pick. It's like the 4th pick in the 2nd round. So it's almost a 1st round pick if you get my drift. It's a high pick. It's a little windy. It's like starting to storm or something. Look at these clouds, y'all. Look at these clouds. Look at the clouds, y'all. Look at the clouds, y'all. It's crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, y'all. It's starting to get windy out here, bro. Magic gonna be very good. I don't know about that. But yeah, I gotta get off, y'all. I gotta make it to my car. It's starting to get real windy. But I wanna say salute to everybody that's in the building. You know, we're gonna see what the Sixers do. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I really have no clue. But I know Daryl Morey got a lot of work to do. And whoever we draft, I'm be cool with. As long as it's not a center, I'm cool with it, bro. As long as it's not a center, I'm cool with it, bro. Peace out, A. Look like it's about to. Yes, bro. It's look bad out here, bro. I don't know what the heck is going on. The sky was sunny. The sky was sunny. And then out of nowhere, it just got real dark. It got dark and the clouds is black and it's starting to drizzle a little bit. You probably can't tell. But I'm just like, oh, snap. Ace the pick, bro. I wouldn't draft him. I wouldn't even take a chance. He's too immature, bro. He don't got a mind of his own. He got the agents talking for him. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool on Ace. But I'm going to get at y'all. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. And as always, God bless. Peace.